You are tuned to the witching hours, and I'm your host, Canasta Carter. Kind of a creepy setup today. The power just went out in my apartment, so I decided to do this episode really quickly. So I've been seeing all over social media that these people had alien visitors in their backyard, and they claimed that they were 10 to 12 feet tall or something along those lines. And in the same city, the police had sighted what looked like a UFO. You see it in the background of their video, and it's flying through the sky, like this light coming through the sky. Right around the same time that they got this call about these 10 to 12 foot tall beings with big eyes in their backyard staring at them. So I've been wanting to do a video about this because years ago, when I had my first paranormal radio show, before that I was approached by my brother, and he told me that while he was out longboarding at nighttime, around 2 in the morning, he was coming back through the south end of Ottawa, and he felt this pull like he was supposed to go into the parking lot, like something was trying to pull him in there. So he went into the parking lot, and it was like something was putting these thoughts into his head, and he had to try to push the thoughts away, and it kept happening over and over. And whenever he was able to push the thoughts away, there was like a rise of energy from a nearby building. So he felt like he was being perceived, or he was being watched or tested in some way. And then he yelled out at one point for it to show itself, and then he saw what looked like a 10 to 12 foot tall being in a black hooded robe underneath the street light. And then he said the light either burst or it just went out. As I'm telling the story, I got a ringing in my left ear just now. And then he left. He went home. So I had forgotten all about that story until I started my first paranormal radio show in 2009, and I was approached by a friend of a friend, and she said, "I don't know who else to talk to about this. I think you're the only person who will understand." Maybe because I am into the paranormal and things like that. She was on a campground, and at 2 a.m. she went for a walk, and there was a diner that was closed, and when she looked into the window, she saw these 10 to 12 foot tall beings with red glowing eyes staring at her. And the only thing she could think to do was to run away and start crying. She was afraid. She didn't know what to make of it. Now, I have had experiences with in dream state with a reptilian abducting me that had a black hooded robe. So this reptilian type of creature had the face of a crocodile, and she was so scared that she ran away. And I think that is exactly what I saw when I was being abducted in my dreams. There is a belief that reptilians actually rule this planet, or some aliens rule the planet, and they do experiments and abduct humans. This is not an uncommon belief, unfortunately. The power just went out here, so I felt like I was supposed to make this episode and let you guys know about my take on this whole alien encounter that's going on in the United States right now. I think it's reptilians. They didn't describe the skin color of the aliens. They said they had big eyes, so this could be a tall gray alien, which is another race of alien as well, which I have seen a tall gray hybrid in 2010, and it was in disguise. I've noticed a shift in energy over the past 24 hours, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I don't think we have anything to fear, but aliens have always been here. I can't explain it, but I think the power went out so that I would make this episode, because I've had 2 separate people tell me a very similar story without me ever prompting them on anything. Both people said they were 10 to 12 feet tall with a black hooded robe. Only one person mentioned the red glowing eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of one world government was formed because of an alien invasion, or a fake alien invasion with holograms. Let me know if you guys have ever seen an alien. Leave a comment and let me know. So the strange thing about this Las Vegas alien encounter is that they saw something crash in their backyard, but right before that, the police saw something crash and fall from the sky. Multiple people had reported seeing this light falling from the sky. And then these people call saying that there's two creatures with big mouths and big eyes in their backyard, and they crashed there. So I've had alien encounters many times throughout my life, so I know that they are real. They are here. And so this is nothing new. I'm not surprised that people are starting to see them more. And then at the beginning of the year, there was all of these UFOs being spotted in the sky. I think they're going to plan a fake alien invasion next year. I really hope not, though. The aliens I have encountered mostly wanted to encourage me to write books and make music, which I have not been doing as much as I should be. So I need to really get on the ball with that. From what I can find online, the officers who were dispatched to go to the house were getting butterflies in their stomach on the way there because they had seen something crash, a light falling from the sky. So let me know what you think of this Las Vegas alien encounter, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like and share this video. I will see you soon for another episode of The Witching Hours. I'm your host, Kanaska Carter.